Hey guys, it's Unclejona here. Welcome to another homebrew review. I'm excited, and this one's been a long time in the offing. This one is a very, very special beer that I have kept far too long. And I should have opened it before now, so sorry about that. This one's from Bobby Dazzler, the man. It's Hanworth Homebrew. Come on. And the reason I know it's from Hanworth Homebrew is he always puts a little secret mark on the top. IPA HH. So I'm guessing this is an IPA beer. It's from Hanworth Homebrew. So first thing first, let's try and open this beast. Well, I'm going to check to see carbonation, hiss, but not an explosion. So that's always a bonus. Oh my God. We've got an American IPA. And this, ooh, could even be Imperial. Let's see. It smells absolutely gorgeous. Let's get it in a glass and we'll see what we've got. I'm not sure about this one because IPAs you shouldn't really keep that long. Well, there's two schools of thought. You can keep Imperial ones for a long time, but the normal ones you're not supposed to keep for that long. See, that's, oh, there we go. Well and truly stuck on the bottom, I was going to say. Look at that. Get the old phone up. Look at that. Crystal clear, man. I'm going to have to do something about this this shine off the screen. But I can see straight through that. We have got a very good level of carbonation. Tiny floater. I can see one floater in there. And that's blatantly because I poured it too much. Look how full that is. Got a half finger's head on this bad boy, and it's a kind of off-white, almost like a cream, perhaps. Nice tight bubbles. And that's one thing you get from aging your beers. You get a real fine bubble if you've carbonated it properly. And Darren, he's a legend in his own lunchtime. He knows what he's doing with the old brews. Now this one smells very kind of centennial, definitely American IPA. But I'm also getting a kind of orange, yeah. An odd kind of orange taste, or aroma I should say. Right, cheers Daz. It's been a long time, brother. Cheers and beers. Oh, absolutely gorgeous, man. Definitely an IPA in the American style. Because I've left it a long time, some of the oils have started to go quite bitter. But you get that with the American IPAs anyway. The real hoppy ones, you tend to get a bit of a kind of, how would you say, like a hop bitterness, but it's over the top hopped. Do you know what I mean? OTT hopped. But when you're having a beer kind of as fine as this one, it doesn't make any difference. This is a good beer. As I say, a little bit sharp. But absolutely gorgeous. If I had to hazard a guess, I'd say Centennial on the hop. Although there is something else there. There is definitely something else. So if he's followed the kind of the usual IPA, especially when you're going for a real hoppy bastard, you put a shed load of hops in. So there might be some other stuff in there. Possibly Amarillo as well. Amarillo, Centennial. Yeah, those piney ones. Beg your pardon. This is a gorgeous brew. I did chill it down. The reason I did that was because I was afraid it was going to be very, very dry. And when I opened it, it was just going to fizz out everywhere. And I've had that before. So Unclejona's little hint for you. Cool down beers and you're not sure. and always do a little tiny bit of a check at the beginning, just a psst, psst, you know, to see if it's going to explode or not. This one didn't. I mean, look at the head. The head is still around. We got a tiny little bit of lacing on that bad boy. Pretty good. And Darren, Darren doesn't believe in labels. This ain't no malt liquor. This is homebrew, damn it. Are those guys even still around? Those malt liquor good old boys? I don't really care, to be honest. Anyway, yeah, what more can I say? Carbonation's a tiny bit too high, but that's probably because I left it in the bottle for a long time. Yeah, a touch back off, maybe a touch, but it's super dry, and that's the way I like my beers. This could almost be a lager because I've chilled it down so much. It's got that level of carbonation. It's still bubbling away. I don't know if you guys can see. Yeah, look at that, bubbling like a good one. Not sure what this is. If this is a kit, I'm not saying it is or it isn't, but if it is, then you've done very well, my friend, in hiding that sort of metallic twangy stuff, because I'm usually pretty good at this. Or maybe it's gone with age. Yeah, it could be. I suspect that it is a pimped out kit, because that's what Darren does very well. He can make some serious beers straight from the kit by adding, you know, steeping grains, by adding hops, mini mashing, that kind of stuff. And this beer is very good. I would say, I'm not, as you well know, I'm not an IPA kind of guy. But if I had a few of these, there's probably none left in the whole world. This is probably the last one. But if I had a few of these, I'd have a very good evening. Oh, look, we've even got the lacing, which does come with age too. If I had to hazard a guess, I'd say this beer is kind of maybe between 4.5% and 5% on the old ABV, because I'm not getting that fierce, you know, that alcohol sort of strength. Although, if I do that, especially through the belch, so that's especially for Darren, I can taste a little bit of the alcohol. You know, the fumes are coming out on my tongue, but it's not that strong. This is an easy quaffing beer. If I had this one at a barbecue with some chicken or some fish, I would be loving it. Maybe some kind of Australian thing, you know what I mean? Maybe this is an Australian IPA. I'm thinking about barbecues with this one, definitely. Anyway, Darren, my friend, if you're there, please stick what this is in the comments, so we can all try and emulate and you know, replicate these beers, because this one's definitely worth trying. If you guys can make a beer this good, you don't need to go all grain, man. Anyway, guys, this has been Uncle Jonah here, doing another beer review and enjoying another beer. Click like, click subscribe, and we'll see you real soon for the next beer. What will it be? I don't know. Cheers and beers, guys. Cheers and beers. This one is from my good old pal, Bobby Dazzler. He's from Hanworth Homebrew. Now, how do I know? It's... What the f... What?